Philip had twice as much money as Matthew. If Philip gives $45 to Matthew, the ratio of the amount of money Philip has to the amount of money Matthew has will become 4:5. If, okay, he didn't really give. Okay, so please take note of that. If, look at the if statement there. How much money does Philip need to give Matthew such that they will have the same amount of money? Now, this question is an example of an internal transfer question. Okay, what's the meaning of internal transfer? It means one person is just giving the other person money or items, which means that the total quantities that they have will remain unchanged. It will remain the same. Okay, so we can solve this by employing the BCA technique. So we have the before, we have the change, and we have the after as well. Alright. So we have Philip here. We have Matthew over here. And since total is unchanged, we will develop a total column as well. Alright, so at the start, Philip had twice as much as Matthew. So for Philip, we will put 2 units. For Matthew, 1 unit. And the total will be 2 plus 1. That will be 3 units. Okay, now if Philip gives $45 to Matthew, the ratio will become 4:5. So 4 parts. Alright, and 5 parts here for Matthew. And the total will be 4 plus 5. That will be 9 parts. Okay, so originally, of course, they had these amounts here. Okay, these amounts. So what we need to realize is that the total must remain the same. You cannot have 3 here and then suddenly became 9. Cannot. Okay, because the internal transfer problem, total amount of money they had is the same. So we make it to a multiple of 3 and 9. What's the common multiple of 3 and 9? It's actually just 9. Okay, it's very similar to making like denominator the same. But instead of that, we make the numbers here and here the same. Okay, so times 3 throughout. So we'll have 9 parts here. Everything can change to the same thing as what we used here. Okay, which is parts. So 9 parts. Over here is 3 parts. Over here is 6 parts. Now we can clearly see something happening, right? That for Philip, he gave away $45. That's why he reduced by 2 parts. For Matthew, he got that $45. That's why he increased by 2 parts. Okay, so this person take away 2 parts. This person add the 2 parts. And the value of 2 parts, we also know from the question, it is $45. Okay, so from here, it's very useful information and we can use this to help us solve the problem. Alright, so the question is this: how much money does Philip need to give to Matthew such that they will have equal amount of money? Alright, so before that, we need to know how much does Philip has and what is the total amount of money as well. So Philip has 6 parts of money, right? He does not have 4 parts because this is an if statement. He did not really give to Matthew. So what Philip has is really 6 parts. So how do I go from 2 parts to 6 parts? Times 3. So do the same thing on the right side. 45 times 3. That will be $135. Okay, so this is what Philip has, $135. And how much do they have all together? We need to know that because we need to divide this equally into 2 parts. Now, they have 9 parts altogether. So we find 1 part first. 45 divided by 2. That will be $22.50. Okay, and then we proceed to find the total amount of money. That will be 9 parts. 2250 times 9. 202.50. So I need to divide this equally into 2 sections because they want to have the same amount of money in the end. Okay, so 202.5 divided equally into these 2 people. 101.25. Okay, so Philip, he had 135. At the end, we must make him have 101.25. So what is the difference between these two? That will be the amount he has to give to Matthew. 135 minus 101.25. Final answer for this question. Philip needs to give Matthew $33.75.